Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you're all well. Today's video is a bit of a half finished video because I started it and then I had to go out, but I thought I'd still put it up because we've got lots of tips in the kitchen today, cleaning with natural methods, so I really hope you enjoy it. I thought I'd start off by showing you these little bottles I purchased from B&M. The small ones are £1.50 and the big one was only £2.50, and I think they look quite cute because you've not got big bulky packaging lying around. So I thought I'd show you those. I'm going to start off by making my bed before we go into the kitchen. I always make all my beds. I feel like it's the difference between walking into a clean room and it actually looking messy, or walking into a room where the bed is actually made. I feel like it is the final touches of a room, if that makes sense. So I never start my day without making all the beds. Right, we're going to sort my cleaning cloths out. I normally let my cleaning cloths build up for a period of a few days. I use these microfiber cloths for absolutely everything. So I've gone and washed them on their own because I got a good load of them. They've just finished drying, so I'm just folding them and putting them away. I always put all the same colours together, not for any particular reason. I think it just looks neater that way. I do colour coordinate my blue and pink cloths because I like to try and use blue for loo and pink for sink. We are just in one of my daughter's bedrooms. I'm just sort of tucking the edge of the bed in. And there's a lot of makeup marks everywhere, particularly on these drawers. They're always sort of, I always say to them, wash your hands after you've done makeup. It never quite happens, and they get fingerprints like foundation marks all over everything. We're just giving these shelves a little bit of a dust. And this mirror has always got lipstick marks and goodness knows what on it. So I just use a wet microfiber cloth to wipe it and then a dry microfiber cloth to dry it off. Again, these shelves are a bit dusty. I tried to get a bit of a zoom in, but you can't really see it very well. And we're going to tackle these dishes now. I have got a bit of a system going with the dishes. So what I like to do when I fill the bowl up with hot soapy water is I like to do all the cups and the glasses first, and that is because they are always the least dirtiest. So if you do those first, you're not going to dirty your dishwater up with dirty dishes. So yeah, we do the glasses and we do the cups first, and I always rinse my dishes once I've washed them because I don't like to have hot sort of soapy bubbles all over my dishes. So I try and rinse them off before putting them on the draining board. And then what I do is I work my way down the dishes so that the most dirtiest items are washed last, i.e. the pan. So when I have done all my dishes, I like to give my sink a really good clean out. I think if you don't clean your sink, you're going to get all dirt and food products down your sink, which then causes really bad smells. It causes blockages. You get a backflow of dirty water, and it is really annoying. So I do like to look after my sink as much as I do anything else. So as you can see, I've just picked a bit of food out. We don't want that going down the drain. I get my bleach out and I give my sink a really good scrub up. Sometimes the kids do the dishes and I might come home from work and it's lovely that they've done that, but then you've got like a really dirty scouring pad, or you've got a really dirty cloth sat sort of in the sink and the bowl's really dirty, especially if they've used like tomato based products. So if it was like a curry or something like that, there is nothing worse than coming back to dishes that have been done great, but then you've got a really filthy looking cloth and a filthy looking sink, and it just ruins the whole aspect of the fact that there's no dishes. To me, that is just as bad as seeing a sink full of dirty dishes. So that is why I tend to soak my cloth on a regular basis, because it's white and I want it to look white. I always dry off my draining board as well. That's sort of a final touch. So always wash, dry and put away your dishes. Don't leave a job half done. Right, we're going to tackle the microwave now. Now, my microwave is absolutely filthy. The kids have been cooking all sorts in it. As you can see, it's really rusty. It looks absolute hideous, and I am going to buy a new microwave just for that fact. But we've put some water in a bowl. We've sliced some lemons up, and we're going to put it in the microwave for about 6 minutes. That will lift all the grease and the dirt up. I am now putting some water in a pan. You don't want too much water. I'm putting some chopped up lemons in it, and we're going to put it on the stove on a high heat, and that will fragrance your room. It'll make it smell really, really lovely. We will be reusing the lemons off the hob, so stay tuned to see what we're going to do with them. As you can see, it's boiling really lovely. We are taking the bowl out of the microwave. Now it is hot, so please be careful. So what this has done is the acidity in the lemons and the steam removes dirt really, really well. So what it does is it loosens all the dirt off, and you don't have to stand there scrubbing your microwave. There you go, the microwavable plate is done. As I say, I've got to get a new microwave. It is driving me mad. Right, so we're pouring the hot lemons now into the oven. Now, I always keep on top of my oven, so it never gets really, really bad. But even when you do, you still have a bit of dirt. So this is what this is doing. It's been sat in the oven for about 40 minutes. And we are just going to give the oven a bit of a wipe over. This will not work if your oven is filthy. There you go, and there's still dirt on the cloth. So we're just giving it a bit of a wipe over. It's just, you know, sort of loosened any surface dirt. As you can see, it's all nice and clean again, no scrubbing involved. If you can just try and keep on top of your oven every time you use it, there'll never ever be any need to have to scrub it. Right then, lime scale in the kettle. You should really use white vinegar, but I haven't got any, so we're going to use malt vinegar. There's no difference really. Malt vinegar is for your fish and chips. White vinegar is for cleaning. But it does the same job, it just smells a bit stronger. So when you have boiled the vinegar in your kettle, you will need to rinse it a good 3 or 4 times and reboil the kettle again, just to get rid of that taste of vinegar. There you go, you can see I'm rinsing it out, and then I'm going to boil it again. But vinegar is really, really good for lime scale. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to get half a lemon, and we're going to pour some salt on it. Now the salt will make it really abrasive, but this is also really good to shine things up, to get rid of lime scale as well. So I'm just trying to give you a bit of a demonstration on my taps in my kitchen and my draining board. The pips will come out. If you want to take them out before you do it, that's fine. But I'll just pick them up, put them in the bin now. And then just give whatever you've wiped with it, just give it a really good rinse over. And it gives anything you clean with a really lovely shine. And it smells really nice too. So you've got that added bonus. There you go, vinegar on taps. Use a sandwich bag, pour the vinegar in the sandwich bag, tie it to your taps. Now, it'd be a really, really good idea to leave it overnight if you could, but vinegar is brilliant for lime scale. If it's really, really, really bad, don't expect it to work. Right, this flash spray is absolutely fabulous for getting my kitchen floor up really, really white. I do mop my floor a couple of times a day with bleach and water, but the in-ground dirt is not great at coming out with a normal mop. So what I do is I put the flash spray down, leave it for 20 minutes. I come back and my kitchen floor is really, really clean. Right, I have put this in today's video because I did the shopping video. I went to Aldi and I was trying some products I'd never tried before. So I thought I would implement this into the video just to let you know the kids absolutely loved their curry and they keep begging me to do another one. So we've chopped up peppers, we're chopping up the onion. Add the onion to the pan. Now we're just chopping up the chicken into little pieces. I bought pre-sliced mushrooms, so I've added that to the onion. We're adding the chicken. Give it a good stir. Add the peppers. And these are the jarred sauces I'd never tried. You've got a powder at the top, and then at the bottom of the jar you've got the actual sauce. So we used a couple of those. I added some chopped tomatoes and some Greek yogurt. And do you know what? The kids, as I say, absolutely loved it. There was not a morsel left on the plate. Okay, so we're coming to the end of the video now, guys. I am just giving my floor a quick wipe over, get rid of the footprints. I really hope you've enjoyed the video. Be sure to try some of those tips in the kitchen. Let me know how you get on. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.